Oh man, so I was covering the situation with PnB Rock when it happened, man. Sad situation. I met PnB Rock before, filmed for him before years ago when I was doing film work. So I started to follow his career, became a fan of the dude, and I was always rooting for the homie. So to see that happen, it really hurt. It really hurt to see that shit happen to this dude. Now, everyone was wondering like the specifics of how it happened. There's so many different things. I've seen the highlights of this right here, which is a true crime documentary where they're going over the facts of the case, and it's more information that we haven't been talking about. So I'm interested in watching this with y'all. This is what we're about to do right here. So tune in. Let's vibe.
I'm Anna Garcia right now on a special edition of True Crime News. He was a rising hip-hop star from Philadelphia who performed with Ed Sheeran and Chance the Rapper until the artist known as PnB Rock was gunned down while eating lunch with his fiancée. A True Crime News exclusive never-before-seen surveillance video of the crime as it unfolded. The father and son suspects trying to cover their tracks. Was it pre-planned or a robbery gone wrong? I sit down with the lead prosecutor to get exclusive new details.
He sets it on fire blocks away from his residence and walks back home.
What PnB Rock's fiance, the mother of his daughter, told police after he was murdered right in front of her.
He was on it.
And there's finally justice for PnB Rock. Your daily source for true crime starts right now. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. Rakim Allen, better known as rapper PnB Rock, a hip-hop artist from Philadelphia, was shot and killed while having lunch with his fiancée here in Los Angeles. Today, True Crime News has exclusive, never-before-seen videos and interviews that shed new light on what really happened that day. A camera lens is trained on a restaurant parking lot and also inside. This footage recording in real time a major heist and murder about to go down.
As it came in like that.
A spontaneous stop at an iconic Los Angeles restaurant collides with gold, greed, and bullets, ending in carnage and one of the East Coast rising rap stars lying in a pool of blood.
He was a guest in our community and was gunned down by a cowardly act.
He was PnB Rock, a Philadelphia rapper with a loyal following and a taste for extravagance. His real name was Rakim Allen, but he fashioned his stage name after the streets where he grew up.
PnB Rock was paying homage to his neighborhood, and Pastorius and Bainton was the areas of the streets in which he lived on. Okay. So he came up with the name PnB Rock.
Featured in major music magazines like Rolling Stone's 10 New Artists You Need to Know and XXL's freshman class of 2017.
As an artist, he straddled the fence between R&B and rap, and that's something that a lot of people couldn't do.
R&B historian Tyrone Dubois says PnB was a master at meshing music genres. How significant was it that he came from the Philadelphia area?
PnB Rock's success was based upon the one thing that very few people are able to do: rise from the ashes and make the negativity in his life turn into something positive.
His own story was tightly linked to the energy of the streets, where he learned about violence early on.
His father passed away based on a gang war.
His older brother was murdered, so he himself experienced death at an early age.
PnB Rock posted about his brother's death on X, sharing, "It ain't right." But he'd push past the grief and pain through music.
He started off selling out of his trunk and then becoming noticed and observed.
PnB landed a record deal and launched hit songs like Issues, which showcases his love of expensive jewelry. As the money poured in, the rapper often showed off the rewards by posting to social media, mostly highlighting his love for expensive jewelry.
They setting it up right there like That love for the jewelry is what cost him his life. That's how they set it up with the documentary, by speaking about it like that.
PnB on top. Yeah.
A love that would ultimately cost him his life.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bruh. Quick reminder, I did go to school for this type of stuff, so I know how to write these damn scripts and shit.
That's Thursday.
Not for bragging, but for, you know, celebrating yourself, celebrating your wealth, celebrating the success that you've made in the industry, which I do believe made him an instant target at that particular time.
It was September 12th, 2022. PnB Rock and his fiancée, Stephanie Sibunhung, who is the mother of his daughter, stop at the iconic Roscoe's in South LA.
He had 2 watches, several chains, rings on his fingers, and these are not just costume jewelry. Chains that, you know, do gain attention.
For those who may not know, where they chose to eat is not a celebrity haunt. This is where you go when you want to fly under the radar.
Absolutely. I said, quite frankly, $500,000 reasons, $500,000 worth of reasons to come and take advantage of this young man.
PnB Rock and Stephanie had been partners for years, visiting LA for a business meeting and to celebrate an engagement party for fellow rap star T Grizzly, where the partiers compared their assets on social media posts.
Come on, man. AP's rollies.
Damn. Y'all think Grizzly feels some type of guilt for that, bro? That's crazy. I mean, of course he's not responsible for it, but you know, sometimes when you be missing people, you be thinking like, damn, how could this been avoided? How could this have been avoided? And he probably feels some guilt behind that shit.
But PnB Rock and Stephanie dressed down to head to Roscoe's, and Stephanie had raised concerns about him wearing so much jewelry in a restaurant. He declined, telling her it's in God's hands.
Nah.
This surveillance footage shows PnB Rock and Stephanie walking in. It's lunchtime, 12:28 p.m. As they wait, a man seated to the right fist bumps the rapper, but the couple is quickly taken to a table. The waitress can later be seen bringing their food. Stephanie posts a photo of their meal to Instagram, geotagging the restaurant's South LA location. But what they don't know, outside in the parking lot, a plot is being hatched to rob the rapper of the $500,000 in jewelry that he's wearing.
Do you have a better image of this shit? Sorry, I just had to go get the HD version on YouTube because I couldn't see certain things. So I was looking at on Twitter at first.
In bringing their food, Stephanie posts a photo of their meal to Instagram, geotagging the restaurant's South LA location. But what they don't know, outside in the parking lot, a plot is being hatched to rob the rapper of the $500,000 in jewelry that he's wearing.
Although it was 12:30, I think this was like a Tuesday. This was not a day that you would think that you need to keep your head on the swivel or be alert to crime or someone trying to jack me, rob me, steal from me.
But at 1:16 p.m., a gunman walks inside ready to score.
There was some sort of verbal exchange at this point.
At 1:17 p.m., the unarmed security guard notices the commotion and flees. Seconds later, PnB Rock is shot. His fiancée, Stephanie, restaurant patrons, and employees watch in horror. Others flee. 1:22 p.m. LAPD officers arrive on the scene within 5 minutes. They attempt to save the rapper, who is still breathing.
I gotta blur this out right here.
Bullets have ripped through his chest and back. The crime scene, a mix of blood, jewels, and the gun PnB Rock had stored in his belt, resting on the table.
Damn.
Standing in the doorway of Roscoe's, a trauma.
Did I know he had a gun on him at that point in time? That's crazy, bruh. If a dude got a drop on you or the ups on you, bruh, it's nothing you can do, bruh. It's nothing you can do. I don't know if I knew he had a gun on him at the point in time.
Stephanie carries her phone, but as she runs to join PnB Rock in the ambulance, LAPD officers escort her to their car. Stephanie is soon at headquarters answering questions.
I just want to know if he's alright and I don't care. Can we call the hospital to see if he's okay?
A murder occurred following a posting on Instagram or social media. The posting of that may have led to these individuals learning where he was at.
Social media users immediately start blaming Stephanie's geotagged Instagram post showing her meal.
It's my fault, oh my God.
Damn.
Stephanie blames herself, as seen in this police interview video hours after the murder.
It's crazy. Like, everyone was going in, I included. I thought that she made a mistake, and to see her reaction to it, like, damn.
It was low key. It wasn't no one in there. When we posting the chicken and the waffles.
This is unfortunately happening way too often.
Just 2 years earlier, New York rapper Pop Smoke was robbed and killed in the Hollywood Hills after thieves learned his location from a social media post. Nicki Minaj posting on X, after Pop Smoke, there's no way we as rappers or our loved ones are still posting locations to our whereabouts.
Stephanie, I wouldn't sit here and blame yourself. You guys did wrong too. That's a lot of jewelry on.
Yeah, I told him to take it off.
As Stephanie replays the tragic moments for cops, she is pleading to understand what happened to PnB.
My text messages, everybody
Like, nevertheless, like, both of them was moving sloppy. Why they both there? Why does he have all his jewelry on there? And also the post, like, nevertheless, all of it could have led to it, but ultimately, from what I'm hearing, she wasn't the reason why. And Nicki should have apologized for that, though.
Understand what happened to PnB.
My text messages, everybody saying sorry for your loss. What is the media saying? Is he okay?
Oh.
Nearly a minute passes.
I'm sorry.
He passed away.
He did. He did, Stephanie.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay.
She appears to be in shock.
I'm very sorry. Do you have people out here that's gonna be by your side?
He was on it.
But as cops continue their questions, they soon learn from Stephanie herself someone in the restaurant that day seemed suspicious after spotting PnB's bling.
How did they know you guys were in there? Besides the posting of anything.
Felt like he got set up.
Before long, the deputy DA confirms their investigation shows PnB was set up, and Stephanie's post had nothing to do with it.
In that photograph was only the food. There wasn't an arm or jewelry or any type of wearable items, nothing valuable on the post. That could not have given enough time to orchestrate a plan.
Instead, it all started with a man named Tremont Jones.
Does anybody know who they are when they walk in?
Immediately, Tremont Jones, the gentleman who was sitting right inside the door that fist bumped PnB Rock, knew who he was.
That's crazy.
Tremont Jones loiters at the Roscoe's.
He's a waiter.
That's just his hangout spot.
Detectives soon gathered hours
Did he
of surveillance video.
Did he say loiters or waiters?
Tremont Jones loiters.
Loiters. So he didn't work there. He loiters there.
At the Roscoe's.
He hang out.
That's just his hangout spot.
I heard people saying that he worked there. Or someone who set him up worked there. But they say he loiters there.
Detectives soon gathered hours of surveillance video that pieces together exactly what happened in the minutes leading up to PnB's murder and after. From the moment Tremont walks outside, he alerts another man named Freddie Trone to come to Roscoe's. Prosecutors say they acted like two old-school gangsters.
So how is it that Tremont Jones tells Freddie Trone who and what is going on?
The information was relayed, who and what, and the opportunity to get maybe $500,000 is sitting inside this restaurant.
It wasn't the first time PnB was targeted in LA. He talked about it with podcaster DJ
Ack. That's crazy. I watched this and we covered this at the time of his passing. So this was really like eerie too.
Academics over a week before the Roscoe shooting.
You know, somebody tried me on Fairfax, like mid-pandemic. It's gangsters out there on Fairfax. LA is like they bold.
At Roscoe's, surveillance cameras record Freddie Trone arriving in the parking lot. He chats with Jones.
They're speaking, and at this point is where my position is that the conspiracy was triggered.
Trone leaves, but quickly returns with his own 17-year-old son.
The son is dropped off. He exits the rear driver's side, and he has a full face covering and this very distinctive purple Fruity Pebbles shirt.
Cops say Tremont Jones stays outside as the teen brushes past him.
Once he's inside, Tremont Jones knows plan is in action. And at that point, we're seconds away from seeing a muzzle flash captured inside a very grainy camera inside Roscoe's.
Stephanie recounts the horrifying minute-by-minute details when the 17-year-old approaches them.
As soon as he walked in, he pointed the gun at his stomach. He said, "Give me all that or I'll shoot you right now." And he just started shooting him.
Damn, he didn't even get on shot.
Necklaces off. Took his watches off. And he made me take my watch off. He said, "Give me that right now. I swear to God, I'll shoot you in the head." It was so scary.
Before he flees, the teenage gunman can be seen snatching diamond jewelry from PnB's body. Prosecutors say the gunman's dad, Freddie Trone, was outside in a waiting car, and all the suspects made a quick getaway.
And did they say the kid wasn't fit for trial? One of them wasn't fit for trial mentally or some shit?
Rapper PnB Rock was only 30 years old when he was shot to death during a robbery. We continue now with our exclusive investigation into his murder.
In Philadelphia, fans of rapper PnB Rock gather in the neighborhood where he grew up, dancing to his music and celebrating.
Yeah, I said the kid, I ain't gonna lie, him running away, or even his energy skipping towards them, he seemed like something was off with him, bro. Like him running away, it looked like he's like off.
God, I'll shoot you in the head. It was so scary.
It said he was found mentally unfit to stand trial.
Before he flees, the teenage gunman can be seen snatching diamond jewelry from PnB's body. Prosecutors say the gunman's dad, Freddie Trone.
Look how he's running, bro. You could look how you running.
PnB's body. Prosecutors say the gunman's dad, Freddie Trone, was outside in a waiting car, and all the suspects made a quick getaway.
Rapper PnB Rock was only 30 years old when he was shot to death during a robbery. We continue now with our exclusive investigation into his murder.
In Philadelphia, fans of rapper PnB Rock gather in the neighborhood where he grew up, dancing to his music and celebrating his life.
We got the whole city mad, they know we did it, we standing on murder business.
And Los Angeles police are on the trail of his killers. This surveillance video shows Freddie Trone and his teenage son walking near their apartment minutes after the shooting. The son has changed clothes and not long after tosses a bag into a dumpster.
You think they threw away their clothes that would have all sorts of incriminating evidence?
As far as the shooter, yes.
Early the next morning, cops say Freddie Trone leaves the apartment and torches the getaway car. The same car seen picking up the hitman at Roscoe's.
So the car is the Buick Enclave. He sets it on fire blocks away from his residence and walks back home.
Investigators learn the car is registered to Freddie's wife, Chantel Trone. Soon, Chantel and the suspected 17-year-old son and gunman are arrested.
That boy had no chance. That boy had no chance. Your mama got a face tattoo.
17-year-old son and gunman are arrested. But Freddie Trone is nowhere to be found.
The block is hot. Of course, he's wanted now. His face is now on internet beside PnB Rock.
Freddie flees to Las Vegas. The DA says his girlfriend, Wynisha Evans, drives him out of town.
So that's where I call her side chick, but Ms. Evans rents a vehicle and she drives him to Nevada.
But before long, Trone is captured. LAPD homicide investigators head to Vegas and grill him as heard in this exclusive interrogation audio.
Oh,
he goes by PnB Rock. This is the case that we're investigating right now.
That's really unfortunate. God bless that young man's soul.
Freddie denies he and his wife are involved in the Roscoe's murder.
If y'all figured this guy, my son did it, why didn't hurt?
You're in here for murder, for 187.
But cops can pin Freddie, his son, and others to the heist and murder through the hours of surveillance footage. Trone, Tremont Jones, his wife and girlfriend, along with his juvenile son, all face charges.
One thing that Freddie Trone said on the stand that I really highlighted is he himself said his son was dangerous.
In a Los Angeles courtroom, Freddie Trone is convicted of murder and robbery. Tremont Jones is found guilty of robbery and conspiracy to commit robbery. Freddie's wife, Chantel Trone, pleaded no contest to accessory after the fact, and Wynesha Evans pleaded guilty to accessory after the fact.
Did you ever find the jewelry?
No.
Did you find the murder weapon?
No.
Wow, so you got a conviction without a murder weapon.
No murder weapon, no property recovered, nothing.
Damn.
Justice was served, but with little comfort to PnB Rock's family and his fiancée, Stephanie, who called him their shining light.
When we come back, PnB Rock's mother reacts to the verdict, plus the latest on the 17 people involved in PnB Rock's murder. The alleged gunman, who was 17 at the time of the killing, is being held in a juvenile facility after a judge ruled that he is not competent to stand trial. PnB Rock's heartbroken mother, Deanna Allen, spoke outside of court shortly after Freddie Lee Trone was convicted of her son's murder.
We are just very happy that we're getting justice, because Rakim is sorely missed by his family, and especially the young people in my family. Like my younger nieces and nephews, they really are devastated, and they looked up to him so much as a hero to the family. And now that he's gone, they're so sad they don't know what to do.
I can imagine.
That's it for today's True Crime News. I'm Anna Garcia. See you next time, everyone. Crime doesn't stop. Not.
I can imagine, dog. This dude, like, the worst of the worst, man. Like I said earlier, that kid never had no chance with his parents, bro. For him to be on the stand and say that my son is dangerous, and you go sick your son on someone in that situation, like, what? They know what their son was going through. They know what they raised. And, like, it's a lot of kids out here that don't have no chance, though. They don't have any chance. Some people are lost causes, bro. Because these folks out here are making babies. Sad situation, man. Rest in peace to PnB Rock. I'm glad that girl's name was cleared. Sometimes you got to work really, really hard. You got to go extra hard to avoid these goddamn degenerates, man. But hey, y'all let me know what you got to say in the comment section below. Me, I'm going to get up out of here, though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.